All right, welcome back. It's gonna be my second game that I record. Let's get into it. El Guapo. Let's go. Do the Italian. Caro Kann. Okay, what do I hate with the Caro Kann? Kind of hate the advanced. Here, I do what I do. Bad bishop off. Mm-hmm. Not providing any commentary. What two? All right, yeah, I'm used to playing the Caro Kann. This is kind of my thing. I think the yeah, that's pretty good. So my pawn structure around my king. I would probably mess this up too. Just castle bed. Why not? Get him to go here. Okay. I don't understand that move fully. Yeah, I do. Okay, they want me to attack me. Wait a second. Save. Press the. I'll kick this bishop here, so that I have this dope spot for the knight. That's the plan. Okay, whatever. Just a bad move. Bad move. I'm guessing like a desperado, or like if you're ever in that position where you're about to lose your bishop anyway, bishop gets trapped. Uh, Man, here I am again with my uh, king not really safe. So, right, we go on the attack. I notice got several weaknesses. Mainly an isolated pawn. We got double pawns. Got a backwards pawn. We do have a material advantage, +2. Let's see what else. We do have 2 open files, and that's where the rooks will want to live. And You know what? Let's give it a shot. Because if not, there. Check. Ooh. Here's another thing is this is a blockade. I go here, say if takes, checkmate. Here takes. I don't know how you stop that. Yep. I think this is game. Unless missing something, but oh, I am missing something. That could have been bad. This is for night. Okay. So then how do I remove that knight? Well, I can't right away. Hmm. Okay. That is hanging, so I guess I do this. So I don't see any. Oh, also, this is hanging. This guy. My goal is to like in here. I don't know if I have enough time, but I'm like pretty push. Gotta check there. I don't know if I can check. So, oh, it's gross because if he goes here, I don't think he's in time. Pretty sure that's game. You're right. I think this is another win. Yep. Checkmate. Do what Ben Feingold has to say. Hey, one brilliant. Let's go. Right.
You had a nice tactical find in this game. Good job, I guess.
A good game to my opponent, Guapo, on my team. Guapo. Let's go to analysis. Just walk through this. Okay, that is the best move. And advanced. Here's another thing to just be mindful of. Usually people castle kingside because it's quicker and it's a chess principle to get your king safety quicker. Um, if you ever are not really sure where to put your pawns, it is a good idea to get your pawns pointing in the direction of the king. The reason being is yes, there's like there could be potential trades and stuff, um, break it all up, but just a good principle to get your pawns pointing towards the king because one day you might have a knight perched on the pawn right here. Um, when they're perched on the pawn that way, they have more chances to attack the king. Seems obvious, or uh, maybe that was intuitive for other people. That wasn't for me when I was first starting to play chess. Um, I never knew where to put my pawns. That was like one of the things that took me from a lower level player to a higher level is knowing what to do with pawns. Uh, Trying not to double them up. Uh, I break all the rules in this one. Yeah, doubled up the pawns. Some of this real quick. That was a mistake. Oh, it was a miss. Not that bad. And normally, I don't like doubling up pawns, and I would have tried to. Maybe I should have went here, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because castling queenside gives you this file, and as you can see, I exploited that file, and that's really what led to my checkmate. That was the thing that led me on the path to checkmate. So here's another thing. Um, Always be mindful of what is on the same file as your king, because when the dust settles and pieces move out of the way and all that, well, about that, uh, there can be an X-ray attack on your king. That's why B1 is the best, I'm guessing. Yeah, and I just wanted to have that outpost. I probably, what should I have done? Hit E2. Okay. Wants me to get my pieces on the king side and start attacking. Here's another thing with your pawns. You have double pawns, and you don't know what to do. Like if you're stuck in a position, you're not really sure what the path is to move forward. Sometimes you need to use your weakness as a strength, and uh, if you're running low on time, or like I said, you don't really know how to move forward in a position, move a double pawn. Uh, Oftentimes you can use it as like a battering ram to like crack things open, and then you have a follow-up pawn that you can use, maybe become a passer. So sometimes you want to get rid of your weakness. That's something that took me a while to learn. Yeah, that was a mistake because wins me the bishop. Gives me this amazing outpost for the uh, knight. And like I said earlier, because these pawns are facing towards the king, this perch is amazing because I control uh, squares, right? Um, whereas if so here, I'm gonna control squares in this area. Yeah, like I said, that's probably intuitive for a lot of you, but for me, that was like a, oh, that's why you want pawns to point towards the king. The launching pad. Okay. Yep, there's that X-ray pin. Yeah. And here I had a decision to give up that like monster knight. Um, I didn't want to give that up because then the pawn's here, and I didn't really have like a plan to get it promoted. Like these rooks wouldn't have let that happen. So because of that, I got tempo on the queen and just rerouted to another pretty killer spot. And yeah, here um, the knight doesn't control many squares. Or sorry, it does control the same amount of squares as it did before, but it's not really in a favorable spot. But it did block um, this file. So like once it gets rerouted, it blocks this file. And since I have a vulnerable king, I do want this file closed um, to prevent my opponent from getting any checkmate threats against my king. Then that allows me to focus. I don't have to pay attention on the king side of the board. I can start uh, having an attack on his king side. That's the thinking behind that move. The tempo, block the file, and then what my opponent probably should have done was like push those A and B pawns, just pawn storm, and give me threats to have to deal with. Because their king is really safe. That's kind of their advantage. They have all their pieces besides their F rook on my king side, and position's relatively open. Like B file is a semi-open file. C file is completely open. I had to block it with my knight. Um, yeah, and so honestly, if my opponent would have, I liked the C pawn going to A5, and then what they should have done is put pressure on the B file, like throw a rook on the B file, kind of X-ray pinning my queen to the king. Um, and yeah, just start pushing pawns. Maybe get that F rook in there. Have your uh, the knight on C8. Maybe have it as a defending piece on the E file, like jump over to E7, and then you have that as a defensive resource. Uh, and at least right now, if you had the knight C8 knight jump over to E7, there's peace harmony because the knights protect each other. So these are the things you start thinking of. Um, the more chess games you play, you want peace harmony. You want to coordinate your pieces, have them work together. Um, in my earlier uh, chess games, I uh, often just would throw pieces at the king, and over time you realize like no, you want your whole army together. Will make you will have more combinations of attacks if all your pieces are working together. So, um, all right, so they harass the queen. Awesome, that was the best move. I was not really sure but I was really kind of getting tunnel vision on uh, this fork. So, it's awesome. They defended against it, but that was a mistake. It's a miss. Rook takes G7. Okay. Brilliant. Yeah, that's the idea. They would take checkmate. Those are fun to see. Like, how do you defend that? They Yep. And this was disgusting. I thought this would be like another brilliant. Um, that's just so nasty. Yeah, they want to check. Like, brutal, brutal. All right, I think that's a good one to end on. Hopefully you guys like that. Yeah, and if you guys saw any cool tactics that I missed or tips on how to get better, I would love to hear what you think. Yeah, let me know how I did, and hopefully I can keep gaining some elo and try to get to 1600. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.